Next, we're going to go into our business settings and we're going to set up a pixel. It used to be called a Facebook pixel. It's now actually called a metapixel. And what this is a JavaScript code that you can add to your website to track your visitors' activity. Basically it's an analytic tool, and we'll need this to measure the effectiveness of our different advertising campaigns that we'll be running. And it relies on cookies, which basically allows Facebook to match your website visitors to its users. So we're going to use it for audience creation, measurement, optimization, all sorts of different things. So go into your business settings, go down to data sources, click on pixels, and when you go in there, you'll see any that you've created, and you can create as many as you want. We're going to go to add. You get an option to kind of give it a name. So we'll go number 3. You can put in your website next and hit continue. From here, you can carry on and go to continue managing my business and set up the pixel later. The other option is to set up the pixel now. You get 3 options. You can add in code using a partner. So you can download a WordPress plugin, use Shopify, Squarespace. Next option would be to manually add the pixel code to your website. And then if you want to email instructions to a developer, you can also do that. We're going to click on the second option. It's going to give us the code that you can copy. You click it once, and now that's where you're going to go into your website and actually add that in the header section of your website. And once that's in there, you can start going on to the next step. So you can turn on automatic advanced matching, which it's up to you. In this case, there we go. I usually turn them all on. You can test it to see if your website already has any activity, which it doesn't. And you can also email the instructions to the developer this way too, which will just basically send them this code right here. You'll see in the code, it also has your ID 4919. That's your Facebook pixel ID. You hit continue. If you had it installed, we could go to the next step where we would actually start doing Facebook events. And the reason we do those, we can actually set up different actions that we want to track on our website. So that will be important, but we can't do it in this case. It's going to tell us that it can't find it. So it knows that once it's added, this will go away and we can start the next process. So you need to go back and check and find under your pixels. You'll see it now under here, number 3. You'll see a little red no activity. Once that code is added into the header of your website and verified, this will turn green. Then you can start showing activity, and you can move on to the next step, like opening back to your event manager and start creating the metapixel events, which you're going to want to do. You can also go back and find your code in here. For some reason, you need to get back and regenerate your code, test events, look at different diagnostics, all sorts of other settings in here for each one of your pixels under the event manager. And that is how you create a pixel. And I think from there, what you want to do is go into brand safety and set up your domain next.